don't know if DirectX 12 actually runs better or not compared to DirectX 11. Are there any new options? Oh, let's see. It's kind of the same. Enter the communication department to find the hotline. Where were we? Something here, right? Oh, fast travel and outfits. Now suddenly I feel like the mouse is too slow. I wanted to see... Oh, actually it's the boardroom. Didn't we find where to go? I thought I went like here where I wasn't before. Oh, that's the boardroom. And I wanted to see if there's a way through the directors. To the director's room. Wait a minute, but I think I found the way. Herp. Herp. Oh, we had a few,
There
right.
it is again. A welcome message.
Had a few guys here. Oh, this is right. This is where I stopped, I think. That's why it loaded me back in the previous area. Look. Oh, you can crouch now. It's weird, I couldn't crouch previously. Okay, I cannot go there. There is something. Wonder if that damages them. Nice and quiet. What? Who is there? But he was talking just now. Dead letters, Central Executive Cafeteria. Okay. There we go, we got a few dudes over there. Super dark. It seems like too dark. Machine God. What? Another dud. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. And you, God, this machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt. What the fuck? Timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Oh, what the hell, man. Crazy people. Dead letters. That gibbering, yapping shit is really annoying. I hope you don't need to deal with it the whole game. Is this normal? I can't see anything. Maybe I need to amp up the gamma. My governor, I called the police. Oh, Mr. Governor. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife, one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish, it sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says a lot of cuss words. Devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Okay, so it's basically his spelling problems, this guy. Potato writing techniques. actually breaks. Why is it so quiet suddenly? Yeah. Trench dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous, I guess, ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. B. Bartwell. The hell? Something just spawned. Oh shit, fucking scared the hell out of me. Motherfucker. Oh, he's recharging that shield of his. Those look nastier than the others. Like their faces all fucked up. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. Okay. Interesting. House memory. Sounded like there was something else again. Nope. I'm curious, since I'm here, can you do this? You can switch and pick up, then switch back. Is that not an approach? Energy recovery speed. Can I go there? Yeah, it seems like I can. It's weird. There's something up there. That makes no sense. Why would somebody put a crate up on the shelves? Recoil minus 8%. Bounce control points to gain access to fast travel sites throughout the oldest house.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
The hell, man? Floppy disk? Seriously? I think now this area is connected. I don't know, what is this? Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Where am I? I was in the cafeteria previously, but seemed like more of them just spawned in. There we go. This way we have some silence. It's weird. What is that sound? Can I get inside? No, I can't. And I just take damage. Health recovery 26. See that you can deconstruct. I wonder if you can fuse them together or something.
The word that describes this.
Fuck. Is this guy just killed by those cells being tossed at him?
An object of power. Except the case of latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh. No? Oh. Cease to crouch, but you don't really have a system where you like in the Division or anything. False memory. I guess I need to get to that other side. That's kind of cool. All this garbage flying around. How did he die? The garbage can killed him. Reach the object of power to cleanse it. A floppy disk. That's so silly.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Okay, this is pretty cool. Well, that's very cool. How do you recharge? Oh, you just take some time. Oh, you can interact with mostly anything. It's pretty dope. Wait a minute.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it.
Can you grab that big thing? Yeah. Can you blow it up? Shit, flipping tables. If I knew floppy disks had such power, I would have gotten myself some back in the day. Oh, there are a lot of objects you can toss around. Proceed through the communication department. Oh, demolition expert. Field research on his entity. He is corrupt demolition expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Yes, demolition experts are the only observed his variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file for full report. Hey, medic guy, what's up? Wait a minute, what am I? The floppy disk. Oops. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to for research purposes. Background stolen from a Soviet military base located by agents and with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to missiles, believed to be reserved for use against. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team, and an informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off. It was requisitioned by agents the next day. Yes, I mean, I'm still, I guess, figuring out what's going on. Just weird shit all over the place. Am I? Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers in gun space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade CD Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. That's really weird. That's like the guy that got hit in the face.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
So there's a bunch of noise. Health recovery 23%. There's this guy crying on the damn clearance level.
This must open the door.
We were playing Hades the other day and like discussing with Chickson who didn't what should I stream, and there's like so many games that I've started and I haven't finished. And they told me, like, Hadid told me to try this game a long time ago. Because basically we could have fired up anything. And then basically we were talking about if I ever finished any games, and I was just scrolling through the Steam library, and once in a while I play, I don't know, some games that you can finish in like, I don't know how long this game is, but some games that you can finish in like 10 hours, you know, like Metro, Darkness, because I play all these games that are perpetually unfinishable most of the time, you know, and sometimes you want to like go from start to finish. Like I started Kingdom Come Deliverance. That game is like hundreds of hours, I think. Or Divinity Original Sin, hundreds of hours as well. Wait a minute, so if I have clearance level, oh, it's open, it opens the door. Oh, I did not expect that. Actually, did I kill the radio? And somebody spawned. Oh, so you're the opposite. I enjoy games that are sandbox. That's the thing. I have a lot of little games that are like that I haven't streamed, and we will be streaming eventually. Another clearance one. Why do you collect these? I guess maybe if I missed the first one. Yeah, it's like some people enjoy Dark Souls, and that's a game about repetition, and I hate it because of the running back. It's a small thing, but I just find it so stupid that you need to run back to the boss every time. And in comparison, like when I was playing Metal Gear Revengeance, which is not very Dark Souls game, but you also fight bosses, but you just spawn on the boss, you don't run, and I finished that game. You know, and then there's a bunch of games that are like sandbox type games, and I just enjoy it because every time it's something different, you know, but you don't ever actually finish. I guess that's the catch of those games, and some people don't like that. They want like a conclusion, you know, and I totally get it. Wait a minute, is there anything else I missed here? No, I think not. Why did I go? Wait a minute, the second floor, I think I was there. Oh. Oh shit, I can grab this broom. Gonna use it as my weapon. I wish I could grab a toilet though. I got games like Star Sector, Galactic Civ 4, you know, all these games, strategy games that you can perpetually play indefinitely forever. Oh, what is this?
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Ah, that's a pretty cool synthwave.
Thank you for
Let's
staying
go.
with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Reagan tells... Thanks. This is something I've experienced recently. Staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed. Inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story And I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange. Something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Okay. Neo 2. Yeah, I don't enjoy even watching them. That's not my thing. It's just not that it's bad games. I just don't like them at all because of that small detail. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directional override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal, nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directional override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant. But they're adamant it says the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? What the hell's going on? I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack. Okay, sorry. Couple minutes. And we will continue. What have you been playing, Medic Guy? Like, what kind of, games have you finished as of late? You're finishing RDR? How much time did it take you? But hey, you said you can get into the game like that, but Sekiro is a Dark Souls like game, no? You tried the combat. That's interesting. I like the aesthetics of Sekiro. It looks really cool. RDR, did you try multiplayer? I've been playing some off stream and it's kind of funny because I mean you don't have a lot of players but sometimes there's like silly shit going on. You see some chase in the distance or you join a chase for no reason, you're like minding your own business, suddenly there's a commotion, horse riding, somebody's shooting, you're like what the fuck, let me do this as well. Okay, back to our weird business of I don't know what's going on in this game. Can I move? No. Wait a minute, it seems like I'm gonna take damage, right? No, I'm not taking damage. Oh, I am taking damage. Oof. Only multiplayer is FPS. Wait a minute. It's weird, where's the music coming from? Oh well. That reminded me of the janitor for some reason. So technically I need to get to the mail room, not through here. Oh, I took a lot of damage from that. Are we done? Launch energy cost. And what? For some reason, I'm thinking about a game. Mirror's Edge. I don't know why. I think there was a female protagonist. Was it Mirror's Edge? No, there was like a game where you played like some kind of a superhero running on walls and buildings and shit. I don't think it was a female protagonist, but the tossing things around kind of reminds me of a game for some reason. A game like that. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Stru something, Rubens, Arto, Christopher, Mills Bowling, Jaco Sarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Oh, that is the one. Okay, yeah. At some point we were actually thinking either playing The Surge or this. Have you played The Surge?
You're listening to America.
Wait a minute, why am I here? Your computer that... Oh, I think, didn't she say like when I killed these dudes sometimes that S is cleared up? Would it mean that this thing has cleared up? No, it did not. I'm a bit lost now. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to boop. So another AWE behind... What's an AWE? They keep saying that. Behind us, it's like, kind of event. Behind us, the public is none. The wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and for any of message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Massey out. It looks pretty trashy. What I didn't kind of liked on this, people say the first one is good. Even the second one seems kind of getting positives, but what I kind of liked is the goriness. Like I think I saw decapitation and blood flying and all that shit. I enjoy that type of stuff. But I said, like, if I was to play that, I'd rather play that Space Marine game that I own, but I never actually played it, the hack and slash one. Which is old by now, but I mean, and it's different since the Surge, I understand that it's some kind of a Souls-like.
Leave your insides by the garden door. Push the fingers to the surface, the wind. You've always been
Damage boost. Let's see. 19%. I'm gonna take that. That's pretty nice.
You can almost hear our words in your head. This happens more and more. The word that describes this is forget. Repeat the word. The name of
Kind of listening to that garbage. Mailroom pneumatics. Am I supposed to maybe run through that room that damages me? Probably not. And I wasn't. Oh, what a beautiful thing.
Fly now.
It corrupted his to Massey. Oh shit, did I just... I'm dead. I think he shot something that blew up in my face. Or maybe just that. Who's that fucking poltergeist guy? Shit. Son of a bitch. fucking dude, I think I just gonna shoot son of a bitch. Oh wow. Some serious damage here. Need some HP. Wow. I want to be able to do that as well.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I keep forgetting that when you stand like this, there's like this, you don't actually hit the target because it doesn't fly straight, it flies from an angle. I think I should probably do this. Wait a minute, what? All right. I'm in the mail room. Let's quickly see if there's anything to collect here. Probably there isn't, it seems. Oh, I just realized there's so many dead dudes. It's like everyone were screaming because they died with their mouths open. Spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered the translocative light switch cord. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside while searching a closet. An agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the in the Butt's home closet disappeared during this incident. Wait a minute, that entry suggests as if they don't know this building wasn't built by them? What is that? That's really weird. He's elevated. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss Elevated due to their own talent in the area. Oh, I see. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file for full report.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
What a douchebag.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Oh wow, so the internet was working for a couple of hours and now it just shit itself again.
The Hiss got him.
I was talking with the tech guys. I might actually try and call them again. This is fucking infuriating. They said there was some kind of a firmware update on the router, which is fucking nonsense. It has nothing to do with it. Probably their shitty infrastructure as usual. Let's see. Might be just a slight hiccup. House memory.
The hotline can't be far now.
There's a phone. Wait a minute, is that? Oh, right. That's where he wanted us to go. All visitors must check in.
casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Oh shit. It's my first death. You lose points or something when you die? And it showed arrows as if I could fly or something, I don't know. I thought there's like an invisible bridge. No, where the fuck am I? Don't tell me I need to fight that asshole again. I am? Oh my god. Or maybe just these guys. Isn't there a third dude? Yeah, I think I need to fight him again. Maybe not. Son of a bitch is shooting RPGs. Wow, the walls are destructible. That's pretty cool. Why is the music still playing as if there's still dudes left? Oh, there he is. Okay, if I'm gonna keep having internet problems for the next like 10 minutes, I'm gonna stop and call them again because it's pointless. Last night it was frustrating, the day before that it was frustrating. So I just really got all those points back, even more, the ones that I died. But I guess I was not supposed to walk that. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to collect all this stuff again? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Yeah, like, and the two companies are blaming each other. It's fucking frustrating.
Alright,
No, it's them. No, it's not us. It's them. It's this. Son of a bitch. Like, somebody fix this issue.
illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by...
And this is the better company. I don't have another company to move to. Like, there's only two infrastructure. Like, I don't know, 7 ISPs. The ones that give you the IP address to connect. The other ones are the ones like that have all the cables and shit, the hardware connected, you know? And it's a joke because we're talking about 5 Mbps. They can't keep up with 5 Mbps. Can you imagine that? The upload speed. It's nothing. Like, it's one of the slowest internets in the world. I mean, excluding Africa or some shit, I don't know. Okay, so the phone is not ringing anymore. I died. Ocean View Motel, casino entry. Light switch. The law of 3 applies. Stand here.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Okay. Wait a minute, but when it's yellowish, where am I on map area? And there's yellow light. Is it the same place, like that same building? Okay, it's happening again. So we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna call them, see what they can do. Maybe schedule a technician for next week. But I need to do it now while there is a problem. So we're gonna pause here. I'm gonna stop the stream so I can talk to them, and I'll be back once I'm finished. I apologize, nothing I can do. It will just be constantly desyncing and just disconnecting and dropping bitrate and shit.